There is a stigma out there that when you use a preferred lender, that it is not as essential as maybe us realtors make it. And that is a problem in our industry. So currently right now in 2020, we're in a very intense market. We're in a very, it's called a seller's market. And when you're in a seller's market and you're a buyer looking to buy or build, especially in Whispering Pines, you need to put yourself one step ahead of everybody else. Now, preferred lenders are there for a reason. They are there to help guide you. They're experts in their field. They can do anywhere from a VA loan to a conventional loan to an FHA loan. They're experts at everything from first-time home buyers to investors to move up to you name it, they're great at it. They are preferred because they close transactions on time. They answer their phones when they're called, and then they're local, so they understand what's going on in our market, and that's really, really essential. I think a lot of buyers are always looking for the best rate. They're always looking for how they can help their pocket the best, and you should. But also, in addition to looking at who can get the best rate, how can it make your monthly mortgage payment the best, you should be looking at a little bit of the ease to make sure you close in a timely manner. And that goes forgotten until I sit down with a client or customer and I have to explain a scenario in which maybe that didn't happen. And the reason our builders pick a preferred lender team is they're very specific about how these lenders work throughout the transaction. And, having good communication and working well with our buyers is always a top priority. Another reason that preferred lenders are essential, they're wonderful, but they are essential to a smooth transaction, is we're all buying online. I know that 90% of my business is done virtually, whether that's virtual walkthroughs, virtual selling, virtual contracts, everything is done virtual. Lending's no different. If you're going on to say realestate.com or Zillow, or you're going on to somewhere like that and there's what's called a mortgage calculator, and you put all the information in there and they give you this amount, it is never accurate. Ever, 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 ever. It's never accurate because they don't have all the essential pieces to give you your full payment. They may give you your principal, but they may not give you your principal and interest. They may not give you all the essential tools that you need to make the best informed decision. So in addition to what I can provide as a realtor, the lender will be able to provide the same service for your financial aspects. It's a huge purchase. This is a huge investment no matter what price you're buying in, and you need to do yourselves a favor and call someone that knows what they're doing. Call someone that knows the market, that has a great relationship with the realtor that you're using, and can absolutely hold your hand if necessary through the process so you close the day and time that you have in your contract. Otherwise, there may be a lot of unhappy people. Making sure that you use a preferred lender that can walk you through that process is going to be essential for you to gain the knowledge so you know that you're making the right choice for the investment that you're about to build.
I'm Summer Rhodes.
I'm Bob Rhodes, and we just sold our house in Evans, Georgia. Brittany Hopkins was our listing agent, and we went from listing to a contract in under 2 weeks. So when we were looking to buy our new home, I just told you we sold our home recently. We were looking to buy a new home. We saw that preferred lenders were definitely the way to go. We didn't think anything of it because we went with a preferred lender. However, we didn't realize the impacts selling a house and the buyer not going with the preferred lender, what the implications there might be and how it affected us. So the house we're buying now, we noticed that the recommendation was to go with the preferred lender. We really didn't think anything about it because we were going with the preferred lender. However, we weren't aware of the implications on the other end when we were selling a house and our buyer of our house not going with a preferred lender. There were delays. We were supposed to close the end of July. We ended up closing over 2 weeks after that because the lender couldn't coordinate everything that needed to be coordinated to go to closing. So it ended up costing us over $2,000 more for that time period. But also, I'm sure it ended up costing the buyer additional money as well. So there was a huge cost there, and then just a delay in general for people being able to move into their house. So it wasn't good. And on the selling side of the house, it should be a negotiating point. Especially today, where it seems to be almost a seller's market because the market's very hot, especially in this area right now. It should have been something that we should have looked a little closer at when we were choosing offers on which one. Looking in hindsight, I would have been more apt to go with a buyer that had a preferred lender versus one that didn't.
Hi, I'm Sharon Simons with Bank South Mortgage.
I've worked hard to develop a strong relationship with the builders and agents at Whispering Pines.
Hi, I'm Alan Rabin. I'm with Colony Bank Mortgage. I'm the senior lending partner for the Rabin lending team. Our team's been doing local loans here for Whispering Pines as well as other community builders for on 8 years.
Hi, I'm Peter Franklin with Ameris Bank Mortgage Services. I have 34 years lending experience. We're one of the preferred lenders in Whispering Pines. We do construction loans for the builders.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Stewart with Veterans United Home Loans. Veterans United has been in the Augusta area for a little over 4 years now.
Hi, I'm James Gay with Bank South Mortgage. I've had the pleasure of working with the Whispering Pines group as well as these 3 builders over the last 15 years.
In the 10 years that I've worked with this builder team, I've closed every transaction on time.
Rates and fees should be the same no matter what bank and mortgage company you're using.
I make myself available 24/7.
We'd love to be able to assist you and discuss what options we have for you.
I'm Peter Franklin with Ameris Bank Mortgage Services.
I'm Jennifer Stewart with Veterans United Home Loans.
I'm Sharon Simons with Bank South Mortgage.
I'm Alan with Colony Bank.
I'm James Gay with Bank South Mortgage.
Call me.